What's up, everybody? It's your girl Crystal with a Journey Back to Fit testimony video. And today is Sunday, the last day of the fast and focus. And let me tell you, I did it. I stayed committed to it and I achieved. If you've seen on my 4-Star Fitness page, that shirt that I was wearing, actually made by the YMCA, that's exactly how I feel. And I triumphed. It was difficult, but I did it, and I set that goal for myself. I am a competitor, and I stayed true to myself and true to the goal that I had in mind for the start of the year all the way up until now. And like I said, especially the first week was the most difficult. But I knew if I could get through that everything else would fall in place. And me drinking water, I knew was going to be the toughest thing for me because I always felt like I had to have some kind of flavor in anything that I drank. And then also adding a little bit extra into my yogurt that I was having daily in and out. Took those little things out. So those were just the smallest bad habits that I was taking out, and to see what kind of changes will come from that. So I have shared my post or my pictures that I promised. So below this video, you will see my progress report from the start of the beginning of the new year till now. And yes, you can see physically, but I'm going to tell you mentally and emotionally what it has done for me. Now, physically, you see, I felt, as my fitness sister would call it, fluffy. I felt so fluffy and so bloated. But because I was doing that daily, I really wasn't that was a norm for me because I was drinking the juice and having the extra in my yogurt that I wanted to, having a sweet tooth occasionally. And that was a norm. So I really wasn't paying attention to that physical. I thought that everything was okay, but obviously taking that photo from pre to now, I can definitely see a difference. I feel so much better. In that first week, I lost the 8 pounds. I've maintained that. The inches, I've lost 5 inches in my waist and about 3 in my hips. That's awesome. But emotionally, I know that anytime I was going through any bad times or whatnot, the juice was my comfort. But purity thinking, drinking that water, it just makes me feel whole. It makes me feel fresh. And so I'm going to say all of that to say I'm sticking to what I started in the beginning of the year, is drinking the water. Now that I know I can do it, it definitely got easier. Yes, it was hard in the beginning, but the more I stayed true to it, the easier it got. Now I'm drinking the water like it's juice. I mean, I'm guzzling it down. Now I'm going to be honest. I did have those temptations to drink juice, and now that this is the last day, I am going to have some juice here and there, but I'm going to be very smart about it. And if I do have juice, I'm not going to have as much as I would have in the past. It's either going to be diluted or I'm not having any at all. I'm only going to restrict to certain days or weekend that I have juice. I am not having anything but fresh fruit in my yogurt because my taste buds for that, I was making it too sweet. So that fresh fruit alone was enough. So I know definitely that I was putting too much in my fruit, the extra sugar and chocolate chips to sweeten it up. I'm good with that. So I just feel whole doing this, and most importantly, I feel closer to God, because especially when I was getting tempted, all I kept on doing and saying in my mind was, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthened me. And he definitely strengthened me. He knew that I was going to stick to this, and so he kept reminding me that I could do this. So I hope you guys are connecting this with you, because if I can do it, you most certainly can do it. Now, on Saturday, most of you guys seen my post on Facebook where I was telling you I'm at a party and I am holding strong. Let me tell you, the devil, he knew that that day was going to be the day that he was going to try to throw all darts at me. Now, my husband and I don't really get to go out that much, but when we do, we have a really good time. And he's on this fast and focus as well. So there were certain things at this party that he could not have, but we both stayed strong together. And I mean, the temptations were real. People kept on asking us, do you want this and you want that? Now, flesh, yeah, we were like, oh my gosh, a nibble, no. But we said, no, we are sticking to what we said we were going to do from the beginning to the end. And we still were able to have an awesome time. The devil tried to test us, but we achieved and we conquered that test. And we stayed true to everything that we said we were going to do. So here it is today. And like I said, I'm continuing on tomorrow, and from there, now I know what it feels like and that I can do it. So there's no reason, and it's not necessary for me to go right back to where I was before, because I see it visually from these photos that you also see below this video, and the progress that was made. Not only do I feel like I am more physically fit, but I spiritually have definitely gained, and emotionally, so why would I revert back to something else that I know wasn't good for me? So I hope that helped you. That's my testimony. I'm going to continue on with this, but I'm going to make better choices. I know I can fight off these temptations. I'm being a healthier Crystal, not only for me, but for my family, setting an example for the people that I help. So I hope that this helped you, because this surely did help me. And I'm happy. All right. So I look forward to talking to you guys in another Journey Back to Fit. There's some new things that I'm going to be adding on, so look out for that. And you guys have a blessed Sunday, and I will see you soon. Peace.